Hello and welcome to Insights from Autistic. I am Arman Khodaei, I am 27 years old and on the autism spectrum. This video is going to apply more or less to individuals on the spectrum who have Asperger's syndrome. Most likely, probably this video won't apply as much to, say, an individual who is very severely impacted by autism. So what someone wants most who is on the spectrum. Deep down, everybody's human, autism or not. Autism, Asperger's, whatever. Doesn't matter. I think most people on the spectrum want happiness more than anything else. I say this from experiencing my groups that I run, and we have about 50 consistent members between all my groups combined. And so finding happiness is important. We want a sense of self-worth, a sense of purpose in life. I think everybody wants a sense of purpose and to be validated. So I think that having autism and Asperger's, there's this sense, we want to be validated just like anyone else. We want to be appreciated, and we want friendships. We don't want to be lonely. Now, I'm not saying this applies to everybody. No, some of us are perfectly content being alone, but a lot of us on the spectrum, we really want, to feel appreciated and to feel important. And whether it's one, even if it's just one person that makes us feel important, we want to feel, special. We want to be empowered. We want to know that we're worthwhile, and so the difficulties that we have with social skills sometimes make this challenging, because deep down we're good people, and then people we don't know how to come across the public, and we're called a creep, or home life is difficult, and we're not praised for our accomplishments as much, and this can lead to deep depression where things just get worse and worse and worse. And so deep down, the majority of us, we're just like anybody else, whether they have autism or Asperger's, or if they're, if they're just someone else who just has a typical 9 to 5 job, who, who isn't on the spectrum, and so people sometimes think that we're emotionless, or we do get absorbed with our own interests sometimes, and say we're in a relationship. It could seem like we don't appreciate the other person, but deep down we do. We sometimes take relationships for granted. We sometimes take friendships for granted, and we don't realize that what we desire, that that validation, sometimes we might forget to give that validation back, or we don't know how to do that. And it gets complicated and everything. But overall, my message to you is that deep down what we want is not very much different from what you want. So I thank you for watching today's video, and I wish you an awesome day of awesomeness. Take care.